So you've got your Steam Deck or portable PC, and you've also picked up some AR glasses, but battery life is now an issue. Let's fix that. In today's quick review, we're taking a look at the REDMAGIC dock and comparing it to other options available. But before that, be sure to subscribe and like for more content like this, and let me know if I've missed anything. As always, let's cover the following. Starting with the good. Magic in the name is a good start. It really is some kind of magic for the Steam Deck. Alright, cringe script aside, it does exactly what you want. It lets you charge your Steam Deck or portable handheld while you use your AR glasses or even an external or portable monitor. I'm not exactly sure why they called it a dock, but I guess it's because it also has a 3.5mm headphone jack. The main function is for it to display out over USB-C, and it does exactly that. It works from any device that supports video over USB-C, including my Samsung Galaxy. My primary use case was using it with my Steam Deck connected to my Nreal Airs, but as an added bonus, I found that when I plugged it into my portable touchscreen monitor, the touchscreen functionality also carried over, which was really nice. The power delivery through the adapter peaks around 85 to 87 watts from my basic testing, but I'm not an electrical engineer, so if you know why that's the case other than basic loss of electricity in transmission, you tell me in the comments. I'll let you charge me for the right answer. The adapter also works from a battery pack or power bank that supports power delivery as well. Onto the form factor. It's pretty small and lightweight, so while you need to place it somewhere outside of the Steam Deck case, unless you've got one of those aftermarket cases with the extra pockets inside, barring that, it's pretty easy to stow and take with you. It's definitely a cleaner setup and better alternative to that rat's nest I showed you in my Nreal Air video. You know, using the GoFanco adapter. Although that adapter might still have some use case if you're using a GPU that doesn't have a USB-C out port, like a desktop NVIDIA GPU. So is there anything wrong with this adapter? The adapter dock thing is pretty straightforward, with 3 ports, one for data, one for power, and one for audio. One issue I did notice that didn't affect me personally, but could affect you, is that there's nowhere listed in terms of its video specifications. It says DisplayPort 1.4 in the manual, and so that should support up to 2160p 120Hz. I didn't have anything to test that, especially not on deck, as I don't have anything in my library that can hit 120 FPS at 2160p. Beyond that, there isn't much else to say, except for a deck specifically. It does block some of the exhaust vents, no matter its orientation, so you'll need to power on the device first and then attach it, as it blocks the power button as well. You can see that with my other handheld, the AOKZOE A1, this isn't the case, simply because of the chassis design. So your mileage may vary, depending on which device you're attaching it to. Another minor but related issue is the length of the USB-C male end. There's this little rubber spacer if the end is too long, but you're out of luck if the plug is too short, like what would happen if you used a thicker Steam Deck case or you have a thicker phone case. The only other issue, which isn't necessarily an issue with the dock itself, is the availability. I got mine off of AliExpress, and that's the only place I found it online. So if you prefer not to sell your data to Alibaba, you might have a hard time finding this dock. But by price comparison, it is cheaper than the GoFanco adapter and also the SIG adapters. And of course, unless you do like those rat's nest, that's up to you. So what's the final word on the adapter? This thing is definitely a game changer for anyone using their Steam Deck or Android phone with a portable monitor or AR glasses. For other handhelds like the A1, Neo, GPD Win, Win Max, you might not need it because you have multiple USB-C ports with power delivery, but it probably doesn't hurt to have one. At the very least, it might sidestep your need for a full dock, assuming you don't need HDMI out, DisplayPort, USB-A. Actually, that's a lot of stuff. It's cheaper than the other docks. One final thing before you go out and get one of these adapters, either the REDMAGIC, GoFanco, or SIG, do not get one of these type of adapters. They look the same, but the signal or video delivery is entirely reversed, so it will not work. And that's a wrap for today. As always, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for more games, gadgets, and gear. Gear at GG.